Can we rope ourselves in to share the blame? Were the great British public a bit too ready to indulge themselves uncritically? Yes. But in fairness, those who grabbed were being taught to think of themselves as hard-working families up and down the country. The entitlement gimmick. Because you're worth it. And when it looks like everyone else is getting rich, trading places and running up debt on the plastic, the temptation to join in is irresistible. To behave otherwise is to be eccentric. Worse, a dull eccentric. To compare your entitlement with that of a garment worker in Thailand would be unthinkable. What lessons, what incentives were there for the public? A sort of mild and jovial chastisement for overspending, but with the blandishment that we all did it, which isn't true, but because the majority did, and because the majority of the electorate must be courted by media and politicians, there's little, if any, hard learning in there, just resentment that the good times are rolling less vigorously than they did. GDP measures what it measures and is an indicator of which direction what it measures is heading, which may or may not be a good thing. Thank heavens for the rioters in England in 2012, I beg your pardon, 2011. They could just have stayed at home, but by going out on the street and breaking up stores, which brought the insurance industry into play, and destroying some goods and stealing others, all of which had to be replaced, and giving the police an opportunity to rack up a little overtime, they showed a real sense of civic duty. Meanwhile, I was digging over my allotment, strumming my old Yamaha six-string, and devising crossword clues for words like cataclysm, none of which constitutes a useful activity as far as boosting the GDP goes.